Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Review Flex. In this video, we're going to be talking about Melissa Barrera, one of the lead stars of the Scream franchise, has just been fired from the franchise due to her social media posts. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, stay up to date with all the movie news we have going on around here. And with that down, let's jump into the Scream news. So guys, we're going to take a look at this article from Comic Book Movie. Melissa Barrera has been fired from Scream, Spyglass releases statement. So Melissa Barrera will not be reprising her role of Sam Carpenter in the next Scream movie after being fired for what have been deemed anti-Semitic social media posts. Yeah guys, as events from around the world obviously, get more and more crazy day by day it seems. People want to post their opinions on social media. This is one of the downfalls of social media, especially when you're in the limelight and you're a celebrity or you're an actress, actor, especially. You have to be very careful about what you post, what you say, because you can upset a lot of people. Whether the posts were right or wrong, guys, that's not for me to comment on. But obviously, Melissa Barrera has posted her opinions about some of the events going on around the world. It's angered a lot of people, and Spyglass, the company who are in charge of the Scream franchise, have deemed it, obviously anti-Semitic and have fired her from the Scream franchise. Whether it was right or wrong, guys, that's not for me to say. This isn't a political channel. I'm not going to comment on political stuff. It's just here to report the news of her being fired from the franchise, which is a shame, guys, because she was great in the the Scream sort of reboot as one of the co-lead stars. She was fantastic, and I really loved seeing her in the Scream franchise. But the fact that she's now gone due to these social media posts is a shame, guys. But unfortunately, like I say, when you're in the limelight, you have to be very, very careful about what you post on social media because it can be taken the wrong way. But let's keep reading, guys, and see if we can dig in a little bit more about these posts and what exactly happened. So, Scream star Melissa Barrera will not be returning for the upcoming 7th installment in the long-running slasher franchise. Initial reports indicate that the actress who played the original ghost-faced Billy Loomis's daughter, Sam Carpenter, in the last two movies was fired from her role for sharing anti-Semitic comments on social media, but her posts didn't seem to go any further than those shared by multiple other actors who have shown their support for Palestine and condemned Israel's actions in Gaza. Like I said, guys, this isn't a political channel. I'm not going to comment on any of this political stuff. That's not for me to say what's right and wrong. I'm just bringing you the news on, the fact that she's been fired for these comments. And yeah, guys, I think it was really foolish on her part to make these comments. We've seen this happen, with previous people in the past, celebrities that have posted things, their comments, their rather strong-willed opinions on social media, and it's led to the downfall of their careers. James Gunn was a big one. He was fired from Disney for posts that he made years ago. And, it's very easy for, corporate or management to look at these posts and deem them, irresponsible and fire celebrities. And I think it was really foolish of her to make these comments, these comments in the public space, and it's led to the downfall. And apparently she's been fired now, which is a shame, guys, like I say. So Spyglass Media Group saw things very differently, however. So the studio released a statement explaining why they decided to drop Barrera from the next Scream movie, citing rhetoric that flagrantly crossed the line into hate speech. And then Spyglass says, Spyglass' stance is unequivocally clear. We have zero tolerance for anti-Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing, Holocaust, distortion, or anything that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. In addition, filmmaker Christopher Landon, who took the reins on Scream from the previous movie's director Matt Bettinelli and Tyler Gillette, shared the following tweet, which has since been deleted. This is not my statement, broken heart emoji, everything sucks, stop yelling, this was not my decision to make. So the studios received a lot of backlash for this, as Barrera's fans, along with many other people, simply don't believe her comments crossed any lines. It will be interesting to see if any of her castmates will stand in solidarity with the actress. Yeah, guys, obviously with world events taking place at the moment, as I say, it gets crazier day by day, but it looks like, things that are happening, it gets more and more divisive amongst communities. It doesn't matter where you're from, what background you have. Everything going on is very, very divisive. And will her co-stars, Melissa Barrera's co-stars, will they stand alongside her in solidarity, like this post says? And, will they stand up to the studio for firing her, rightly or wrongly, whether you agree or don't agree with their decision to fire her, guys? It's going to be very interesting how this plays out and what the fans think of it going forward as well. I mean, if she continues to be fired from the franchise going forward to the next installment of the Scream franchise, will it reflect the box office? If a lot of people who feel that her being fired was wrong, are they, going to boycott the franchise, and it's going to have a knock-on effect to the box office? Only time's going to tell, guys. But this is going to be very interesting as to how this story plays out in the near future, guys. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. So, will Spyglass now attempt to bring Neve Campbell back into the fold, perhaps? The former star of the franchise decided not to reprise her role for Sidney Prescott for the most recent film after revealing she was unhappy with what she was offered to return. I don't think, if this franchise begins to get sort of marred in controversy around this firing, I think she's going to want to stay away from it even more because, as a celebrity or an actress, why would you want to get yourself involved with a franchise that has now become controversial for firing one of your co-stars due to this kind of social media stuff? The fans are going to backlash against the franchise, and why would Neve Campbell want to get herself involved in that? So she's got even more reasons now to stay away from the franchise. So Campbell spoke out about watching Scream for the first time during a recent appearance at Monster Mania Con. She said, "I actually thought they did a really good job. I think the cast are really powerful, wonderful actors." Yeah, I agree with her. "I don't wish these movies ill will. I wanted the movie to be good. It's not like I'm sitting in my house going, I hope it sucks, I hope it doesn't do well. I care about all of the people involved." She's a very classy woman, I will say that. There's someone at the top who only thinks about money, and that's their prerogative. What do you make of this whole situation? Have Barrera's comments been blown out of proportion? Or do you understand where Spyglass is coming from? By the way, guys, you can go on Google and look up Melissa Barrera's comments if you want to go and read them for yourself. People have screenshotted her social media posts. So if you want to go and read her social media posts, what she was fired for, if you want to read it yourself, guys, and then come to your own conclusions about whether Spyglass were right or wrong to fire her based on these comments, that's completely on you guys. Obviously, I can't share those comments on this video for obvious reasons, because YouTube, might deem it anti-Semitic. I'm not really sure where they draw the line, so I can't show it myself. But go and look it up yourself. Go and look them up for yourself, guys, and come to your own conclusions about the things that she posted. But that's kind of where we are, guys. So Melissa Barrera, one of the co-stars of the kind of rebooted Scream franchise, has been fired due to her posts. And Spyglass, the company in charge, obviously deemed it anti-Semitic, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, like I keep saying, guys. But yeah, and whether her co-stars are going to stick up for her, that's another thing, guys. We'll have to keep our eyes on what happens with the situation. But I'll update it on the channel, guys, if we get any further news. So, guys, drop your comments, thoughts, and opinions down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this situation because, it's not cut and dry. It's not black and white. It's very kind of all over the place, guys. Very divisive amongst communities. But, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon.